Hello everyone and welcome along to this Open Day presentation. My name is Jeanette Robertson. I'm the Programme Director for Microbiology in the School of Biological Sciences. So just going to a little bit about microbiology and what microbiology is to begin with. So as you're probably aware, microbiology is the study of microorganisms, that is organisms that are too small to be seen with the naked eye, and therefore we use a microscope. And there's a range of different microorganisms that we study, and these are bacteria, viruses, fungi, protozoa, and algae. Now, although these microorganisms are very small and invisible to the naked eye, they are, however, hugely important and influence the way we experience our lives. So the areas that microbiology are important are, for instance, environment, agriculture, food, biomedical sciences, and biotechnology. Now, most of us consider microorganisms to be detrimental and from a negative perspective in terms of causing diseases of humans, of animals, and of plants. However, microorganisms are extremely beneficial to our environment. They help with recycling of elements and decomposition of waste products. They're also very useful in biotechnology and synthetic biology, where they can be used to produce food and beverages and also pharmaceuticals and biofuels. So as microbiologists, we can study these particular areas and, more importantly, look at problems that exist in these areas and address them. So why study microbiology at Queen's University? Well, microbiologists are highly sought after graduates in many different fields. You'll see here some of our statistics. Our BSc and microbiology courses show that about 90% of our graduates are in either employment or in further education within 6 months of graduating. And this figure rises to 95% for our undergraduate master's course. Now, within our programme, we will give you an in-depth knowledge into the concepts and theories surrounding microbiology. We're also a very practical-based course. Microbiologists need to learn the skills of working with microorganisms under laboratory conditions, of cultivating them and identifying them. And also our courses are accredited by the Royal Society of Biology, which is really an indication of the academic quality of the content of our courses in terms of the knowledge and skills I've just mentioned, and also is an indication to employers that our graduates are equipped with the skills that they are looking for. So in terms of what you will study, the programme of study and the entry requirements, we'll first of all look at the different programme options. With microbiology, you can either do the BSc, which is a 3-year degree, or you can do an MSci, which is an undergraduate master's programme. This is the 3-year BSc plus an additional year of a research project, so it's a 4-year course. Then for both the BSc and the MSci, you can also take these with professional studies if you wish. And the professional studies is really a work placement year, in which students between stages 2 and 3 of their degree programme will go out and work for an organisation for a year. So if you do that for the BSc, that makes the course 4 years long. If you do that for the MSci, that will mean you will be doing a 5-year course. Now, in terms of entry requirements, this is just a snapshot of some of our entry requirements that we have on our website, but please be aware that there are other routes of entry onto the courses. So please consult our website or prospectus and also speak to our admissions staff on Open Day for further advice and guidance. But really just as a brief overview in terms of A-levels for our BSc and our MSci courses, you can see here what the entrance requirements are for these. And as I say, for more details on those, please do consult with our admissions staff. So in terms of the programme of study that's for you, it really depends. It's your personal choice whether you want to do the BSc, whether you want to do professional studies, whether you want to do the MSci or the MSci with professional studies. The work placement, a lot of students like to do this because they get experience of working for an organisation for a year. This helps develop many of their skills, but do bear in mind it's an extra year of study, so it's really a personal choice as to whether or not you want to do it. In terms of the MSci, the benefits of it is it's shorter than studying for a BSc or a master's course separately. Also, it is an undergraduate master's qualification, so the tuition fees are the same as other undergraduate years. And again, who chooses an MSci? Quite often it's students who are interested in seeking high-level careers in microbiology research, or perhaps who want to go into education, or maybe who want to do a PhD. But it really is a personal choice for you. One of the good things about the programme that we offer in the School of Biological Sciences is that you can transfer between your courses. So provided you meet certain academic requirements, you can request a transfer. So you may wish to transfer from the BSc or MSci to the same course with professional studies. Or you may be on one of the BSc courses and you may wish to transfer onto the MSci course. So again, provided at that particular time you meet certain academic requirements, which will be explained to you, then you can transfer between courses. So it means that if you decide to start on one course and you change your mind, the opportunity is there for you to move courses. So in terms of what you'll actually study with regards to modules, here we have the three main stages, 1, 2, and 3, although bear in mind that stage 3 may actually be your year 4 if you're doing the professional studies degree. But what I want to point out to you here is that at each stage of your programme, there are a range of modules that you will study, and some of these are core modules. These are the ones that are coloured in red. And they're core because they have the knowledge and skills that you require for a microbiology degree. And the optional modules, which are in black, are those that you can choose from. And again, we've given you choices here that are for modules that are obviously very relevant to a microbiology degree, but allow you to maybe look into different areas of microbiology that you might be interested in. So in terms of knowledge and skills, well, obviously for the degree programme, in terms of your academic knowledge and skills, we help you develop a comprehensive subject-specific knowledge, and as I say, those practical skills that are also very important in the area of microbiology. We do encourage creative thinking and innovation in all of your modules. But as well as those academic skills and practical skills, we do also help students enhance their so-called soft skills or transferable skills. So these are skills like time management, flexibility, leadership, communication, negotiation, etc. And these are all very sought after skills by employers. So we will work with you to help you enhance these skills throughout your programme. Now, in terms of our professional studies route, we have very good, strong employer links in the university. We're also very fortunate in the school that we have our own dedicated work placement and careers advisor, who you can see here in the picture. This is Mr. Mark Gallagher, and Mark works with our students who are looking for placement on the professional studies year to help them with this. And also, he also oversees things like work placement and employment fairs and careers fairs, etc. So the list here on the left is some of the places where our microbiology students have gone to work for during their work placement year. So you've got Northern Ireland Water, the Environment Agency, Forensic Science Service, Moy Pork, Randox Laboratories, Norbrook Laboratories, the Almac Group, the Health Service, and GlaxoSmithKline. Now, in terms of where you can go for your placement, you can really go, you can stay local, you can go national, you can go international. And Mark can work along beside you to help you and advise you in terms of where to go for your placement. So one of the important things for students on a degree course is assessment. Students often ask what types of assessments do we get, how do we get assessed, when do we get assessed, etc. So the assessment type that you have will vary for each module that you undertake. And we have devised the course whereby you will experience a range of different assessment types and assessment strategies. And this is to help you develop all those skills that we talked about earlier. So many modules will have both an exam and a coursework element to them. However, there are some modules that are solely coursework based. So exams, you're all familiar with exams and what exam structure is. The exams will be held at the end of second semester each year. Coursework will be allocated when you are doing the module, and for each individual module, you'll be given details about your coursework, what you have to do, submission deadlines, etc. But the types of assignments that we set for students include essays, reports, poster presentations, oral presentations, case studies, data analysis, and group work. Now, in the picture here on this slide, this is a student symposium, a student poster symposium that we held last year. This was for the medical microbiology module, in which students were given a range of titles that they could choose to do a poster on, and they had to prepare and then present a poster as if they were at a scientific symposium. So again, this is helping students develop not only their academic skills, but also their communication skills, their oral, written communication, etc. Group work is a very important aspect of university life too, because when you go into the world of work, you often have to work as a team with other individuals, and it's very good to develop those group working skills so that you can work well with others. How you will be taught? Well, we teach traditionally through lectures and tutorials, but obviously we are a science-based course, so a lot of what we teach is practical-based. So you will have a lot of practical classes during your course. Our teaching is delivered through interactive technology and enhanced learning procedures. We use Canvas as our virtual learning environment in the university, and this supports teaching and learning across the whole university. So for each of your modules, you will have a site on Canvas for this module. This is just a screenshot of the medical microbiology module that I coordinate, just to show you what they look like on Canvas, where really you'll have an opening page for each module that welcomes you to the module, gives you information about the module, what it entails, its learning outcomes, who teaches on the module, etc. And then everything you need to know about that module will be on that site on Canvas. So your timetable, your assignments, your practical classes, and also you will be able to submit your assignments through Canvas. So it's a really nice little space for all the information you need for each module to be there, and for you to be able to submit your assignments through this particular site. Who you'll be taught by? Well, you'll be taught by a range of staff across the school, and obviously it depends on the modules that you take. These are some of our microbiology team. We have Dr. Linda Stewart there up on the top left-hand corner, Professor Chris Allen, Professor Sharon Hughes, but you will be taught by a range of academics who are all experts in education and world-class researchers in microbiology, and all of your microbiology lecturers are experts in different fields of microbiology, and this obviously helps you with enhancing your learning and knowledge throughout the programme. Where you will study? Well, these are some images of our new building. We moved to this building last year. It's in Chlorine Gardens, which is just located between Malone and Stranmillis Road in Belfast, which is very close to Elms Village. There's lots of good facilities around the school, but the school itself is a high-tech learning environment and has allowed us to create a unique experience for our students in the school. Prior to this move into this building, we shared a building with several other schools, but we have been able to develop this building and make it our own for our students. We're making it a very student-centred environment. We talk to our students regularly about what they would like to see in the building, and we've been gradually doing this throughout the year. On the basement, we have a students' union shop where you can sit just outside the shop and have lunch. We also have lovely areas for you to sit with nice sofas and chairs. We also brought up our collection of fossils and specimens from our old building, which are now located on the basement of our new building, and are always of great interest to people when they come to see us on open days. So it's very much, we're making it very much our school and your school. Okay, so a big question for everyone, obviously studying on a degree programme, is what sort of job can I get at the end of this programme? And as we mentioned earlier, microbiology is a multidisciplinary subject, so the careers are quite wide and varied, and you can get jobs and careers in many different areas. So what we have here on this slide, you can see we have students have previously had employment in environmental management, in water quality, in health, that's human, animal and plant health, in pharmaceutical companies, biotechnology, and food and beverage processing. So careers in these areas tend to be aimed at improving health or improving the environment or the economy of countries, and that's both in developed and the developing world. Now, you might decide at the end of your course that actually you don't really want to work in a laboratory. You don't want to have a laboratory-based career. And we have had lots of students in the past that by the end of the course have decided they didn't particularly want a scientific-based career. So many of our students and previous graduates have gone on to non-scientific careers and careers outside of the laboratory, maybe in education, maybe in business, even in things like journalism. So the knowledge and skills that you gain will make you employable in many different areas. And then we want you to be part of our community when you come to the school. We've mentioned about our building and how we're making it a very student-centred building, but within our microbiology programme, there are various things we have that you can help you to become more of a microbiology community within the school. We are hoping to set up a student microbiology society. You may be able to get involved with that. You can become a student member of the Microbiology Society and also of the Royal Society of Biology. We have a newly developed peer mentoring scheme. You can get involved in that too. And we are constantly asking for your input and your opinions, and there are various student surveys through which is this done on a more formal basis, but also as your programme director, I will meet with you a few times a year, see how you're getting on the programme, and also to ask what you would like to see, if there's things you'd like to see done differently with regards to both our programme and also our facilities. So just to remind you again about why you should choose microbiology at Queen's University. Our programme is an excellent programme that will provide you with an in-depth knowledge of microbiology. It's accredited by the Royal Society of Biology. You'll be taught by world-leading academics. We have an interactive technology-enhanced learning and a high-tech learning environment for you. We have a very practical-based approach to our learning. There are many exciting placement opportunities for you to take up and some excellent job prospects. We help you develop your soft skills, and we're also very conscious that it's not all about study, and that is why we want you to be involved as part of our microbiology community and participate in our school all around. So thank you for listening to this talk. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's provided you with the information that you need with regards to the microbiology programme. But if you have any questions at all, please just post them to me on the chat forum and I will do my best to answer those for you. Thank you.